Okay.
Alright, well, we're recording then. So there.
I figured it was going to be something like that.
Yeah, I had to switch keyboards back. We just discovered a room full of chickens down here. It was rather disturbing.
Very important discovery.
But since, we're gonna be digging this area out to start work on a better, more impressive chicken farm, I guess we should...
A more wrong...
And by farm, we mean murder.
Yes. A more horribly offensive to most people's morality chicken farm.
Aren't those the best kind?
Yes.
But it's not going to look as cool as the demonstration model from that one video.
Nah, because this is gonna be hidden in the ground mostly.
Mm-hmm.
Face should be in the ground.
Just get rid of this water block.
Let's see.
Although I still think the
Dang.
lava walls were a little too much.
Yeah, they were a little gaudy.
I liked them.
But, you know, it's like a wedding. Everyone wants their, wedding to be fancy. I wanted all of my horrible chicken murdering monstrosities to be fancy. I'm gonna take down a lot of this.
I'm going to keep failing to jump back out of this pit.
The way I'm seeing it, I'm just gonna dig out this area straight down, and then we'll build the machine, then we'll fill in around it to make it look good.
I'm just going to stand here and watch Rob not grab the ladder.
It's a little sad when that happens.
There we go.
Did he just fall?
Yeah.
Sometimes analog controls are not as much help as you'd think they'd be.
Well
Other
done.
times they are. This is not one of them. I'm out. I'm
Alright.
staying out.
Ooh.
But the best...
Congratulations, you have escaped.
Yes.
I'm pretty sure we
Daisy,
can...
where are you?
I'm in the chicken murdering pit.
Okay, I'm gonna come there because I have something for you.
Alright.
I'm not gonna lie, it might be death.
Oh. I didn't want all that death.
You didn't want it?
Well, as long as it's not my death, I'm fine with it.
Meanwhile, XP...
Oh my god! I
Meanwhile, XV?
don't pick me, bro.
I'm trying not to.
But no, I have something for you. Stop picking. Look at me.
Okay, stop picking.
Have a flower.
Yeah.
Oh, not at all what you expected. You expected me to throw down TNTs or some shit, didn't you?
Yeah.
You expected
Not
me
gonna
to
lie.
blow you up or throw you a fire charge at you or something.
Not gonna
Instead,
lie,
I gave
yeah.
you a flower, you ungrateful bastard. I did something fucking nice. Take that.
That's why I can't trust you.
I thought clouds of hydrogen gas were why you couldn't trust me.
That too. Alright. This should be big enough, soon enough, to be able to just use for a pit. I'll leave the glass in place, because it's
Face.
just about perfect where it is.
Shouldn't I own torches?
Probably.
They're in one of the things by the door.
I'm just making some because I always keep supplies on hand.
Yes, and before we started, I set up a time set 0 machine, so it should automatically daytime itself.
Oh,
Nice.
good.
But that's cheating.
And I don't
Yay.
care.
Yay! Apathy has finally taken hold.
Yeah.
Good.
Well, it does on every
Good.
map we play for long enough.
Yeah, it does on every map after a while, just because
Good.
we've done everything. We've proven that we're capable of doing anything in Minecraft at this point, except, commonsensical things.
Yes.
Well,
I
yeah.
spent so much time wiring these circuits, and now you're just smashing them.
With
Does it
love.
make you sad? Does it make you feel sad inside?
It's a little depressing, I'll admit.
Yay! You're sad. You have emotion, XV.
Other than dicks.
You have real human emotion. Also, your time set 0 is not working.
It takes a minute. Just give it a minute and it'll take care of itself.
Yes, this proves that you're not a, completely soulless, heartless monster. Ha ha.
Oh, I am. This is probably just gas.
Yeah. Gas and sadness are very similar.
They are, actually, when you think about it.
Like, one time I watched...
I'm going for lines that are suitable to quote on the blog post.
Yeah.
What the hell is this?
What's
A
what?
blog? It's a thing you write on the internet, but that's not important right now.
Smart
I
ass.
wish I could throw things at you. But no, there's just like this little staircase down into what is pretty much death.
There was a stone access chamber before.
Well, now it's not, and there's a skeleton that's trying to kill me.
What is
Like
it?
you.
It was, I think it was the room where we had put all the redstone for the previous thing we built.
I have no idea.
It was off on the far corner of the map. Oh, wait.
Oh, no, wait, then I don't know what that is. Or,
No,
you know-
wait, this might be me, because this looks like my very terrible, shitty walkways.
Ah,
But there's way too much coal left behind for this to have been me.
could be me.
Might have been me.
Nah.
After all, I just stopped giving a shit about coal.
I know. And what has Cole ever done to you? He's always been such a nice guy, except for the fact that he's totally a demon.
Huh?
Charmed reference.
Oh.
Fuck all y'all bitches.
See, I was never a teenage girl, so I didn't watch Charmed.
Ah.
I wasn't a teenager when Charmed came on.
Yes, you were.
Was I?
Yeah.
When did it come on?
I was a teenager when Charmed came on. It came on in the 90s.
Did it?
Yes.
God.
Yeah, don't laugh now. The 15th anniversary just passed.
Oh, I didn't laugh. Thank God. I'm not talking to you anymore.
I know.
Okay then.
You're dicks.
I'm XV now.
Yes.
This is awkward.
It is.
There's worse things you could be.
That's true.
You could be a squid.
Apparently I could be anyone, any person on the planet whose name is, Church. Because apparently the one I know is almost identical to the one you know in many ways.
Huh?
He knows JD Church.
Yeah, I know a guy named JD Church.
That's very strange.
And he is a very odd man and a pervert.
Uh-huh.
Dated a deaf girl for a very long time. I don't know if they're the similarities in personality from what I have heard are so similar that they are frightening.
I may
Huh.
have
Oh,
misrepresented
Mr.
JD,
Creeper.
but I don't know.
No. Oh,
I don't know. How did you represent JD?
I don't know.
Say,
Which
well,
I ask, knowing full well he occasionally watches these videos.
well, the one I heard told a story about having sex with a deaf girl.
Yeah, that's his JD, not ours.
Yeah. And also as dude a lot.
Yes, that was
like
Yeah.
a pretty dude.
They're very...
that was kind
Yeah.
of where the similarities started to end.
Yeah, but it was just amusing because I was like, yeah, I know this guy named... Oh, I went up for wood and then forgot it. God damn it.
Don't you hate it when you go up to get wood and then it just kind of falls flat?
The person who I was talking about... And yes, that was a horrible joke.
Thank you.
The person who I was talking about is just... He's a horrible person, actually.
Yeah, this JD is not a horrible person.
Nah.
I think I was telling one of his...
Like,
Sorry?
I guess in some ways you could make the argument.
Yes, I think I was telling some of the stories off of Superhero Time, but I don't recall which ones, so...
You know, it might not be the best thing to judge by either.
Nah.
Yeah.
Because you've heard the show.
Yeah.
Hey, XV.
Dicks.
But
Yeah.
I have a question. And it's not dicks. I already know the answer to that. But no, do you... Or have you seen any of the Grumpy Cat memes?
no, not
Maybe
really.
you should, because the cat tartar sauce reminds me of you a lot.
Somehow I thought you were going to say that.
It happens.
Sometimes you remind people of internet cats. There are worse things to remind them of.
True.
It could be like...
It's better than reminding people of internet porn. And we all know the internet's only good for two things, cats and porn. Not
Yeah.
necessarily in that order.
Do we have any more glass?
Potentially not
I'll
having
check.
anything to do with one another. Yes, there's a whole thing of glass down below.
Awesome.
Potentially, but not usually.
Okay, yes, the skeleton fire rate when you get up close is much higher now.
Yeah.
That's it.
And zombies are now stronger against arrows and can set you on fire if you set them on fire.
They will also
Sucks.
attack you in gangs.
Yes. They will gang up on you and fuck up your
So
shit.
we've reached the point of Minecraft zombie gang rape.
Yes.
Unfortunate.
Which is what no one really wanted. Except,
Why
yeah.
are they trying to make the game hard? I liked it, or I like it being simple and just something for me to dick around with.
Well, you can still play it on easy mode.
Well, yeah, true.
Well,
Oh
it-
my god, Rob?
Yeah?
I can see your name through stone some distance away. It would just surprise me. I was not expecting to see Flailthroughs just, floating there and on the other side of solid rock.
Oh, skeleton.
Oh, speaking of things Rob's talked about, did he show you guys that episode of Scheider?
No,
Which
I
one?
have not shown that yet.
You mentioned this last time. I do want to see that, though. Because
That's great.
it sounds
Rob's
like...
watched it since then, and I was hoping he would have showed it to you.
Yeah, I
now.
can't quite remember, but it sounded like it would be surreal.
That's one way of putting it. You might want to drink a little bit first.
Well, that sounds like that sounds winning, in my point of view. But anyway, you should drink before you watch this. I can see that it would...
It had to have been you that was down here, baby. There are way too many torches for it to... Rob, you're full of arrows. For it to have been anybody else.
Okay, so I am. Yes, the arrows now stay.
Alright, so...
You look like
Alright.
Porcupine.
It's done right. I'm trying to
Stop
think what to do next.
Porcupine.
I gotta go up.
I don't think they've come up with that variant yet. Give them a
But
month.
give them a little time. I'm pretty sure there's like a 2-hour stretch in the 1-year war they haven't put a variation into yet.
Zaku Porcupine. Type.
Yeah.
Some afternoon.
Yeah.
It'll just be a one-shot.
They've whipped the hell out of that horse, haven't they?
Yeah.
Well, they've only had, 34 years now to do it, Rob?
Coming up on, yeah.
Uh-huh.
Well, they
That's
only
mean.
stopped whipping the horse long enough to have sex with it.
Aww.
At this point, I mean, let's be honest.
Yeah, pretty much. Because that's Gundam.
Gundam, sex with a dead horse. That's what Unicorn was about.
My god! That explains everything about Unicorn.
Except everything.
No, because I don't think sex with a dead horse would be as boring.
Fair enough. How the hell could it be that boring? They had, like...
Repeaters now.
Oh no, I guess that would kind of fall into like a formulaic kind of you're a female in a Gundam, or in a Gundam series, so your life is dicks.
Yeah, never be a female in a Gundam series.
Seriously?
You're just going to end up hating everything.
Or
Yeah.
dead.
Yeah, or dead, or both.
Raped,
Yeah, both.
dead, mistreated, experimented on, had your brain ripped out and put back in, and then lost all your memories as a result, or whatever the hell it was that happened before.
Those are some of the good
Tortured
options.
until you develop psychic powers.
Those are some of the happier options, too.
Cloned. Like, ruled over and indoctrinated by a creepy blonde guy that has a stupid name that sounds like goat spit.
I don't...
Lemmy.
What? I
He got it!
got it.
Glemmy! I love the fact that Glemmy! He knew.
Well, actually, I was on to what you were talking about when you got to the clone part.
Yeah.